You've been feeling it, haven't you? That quiet ache, the heaviness, the knowing that something needs to shift, but you're not sure how? You don't need to figure it all out. You just need a space to release, realign, and remember who you are. I'm Jennifer Pilates, and I invite you to join me for Reiki Moon Magic Distant Healing, a sacred healing experience that goes far beyond Reiki. This is a transformational energy work that cleanses the emotional clutter, clears energetic blocks, and realigns your entire being, body, mind, and spirit. Held under the sacred light of the moon, you'll enter a deeply nourishing frequency where healing happens on every level. If you've been carrying too much, if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Your healing, your release, your return to light. Reserve your space for the next Reiki Moon Magic Distant Healing at jenniferpilates.com. Come as you are, leave, transformed and empowered, body, mind, and spirit. Welcome to Empowered Within, a soul-quenching, transformational podcast that will set your soul on fire through candid and inspiring conversations. Leading experts, celebrities, healers, and I share our journeys of how we've overcome challenges to living an empowered life from within. I'm your host, Jennifer Pilates. Welcome to another episode of Empowered Within. Welcome back to another cosmic episode of Empowered Within. I'm your host, Jennifer Pilates, and today we're diving into a transformational wave of energy that's here to realign your voice, unlock soul clarity, and elevate your joy. Because if you've been feeling like everything's moving fast, from emotions to thoughts to unexpected shifts, you're right on time. Welcome to Gemini season, and a welcome to the soul stretch we've been preparing for. As Gemini season begins, the voice of the soul awakens. As the sun enters Gemini on May 20th, the cosmos crackle with electricity. This is a sign of curiosity, conversation, and conscious connection. But here's what's different about this Gemini season. It's not just mental, it's embodied. It's not just about learning, it's about expressing what's true. This season is here to help you free your voice, break open old mental loops, inspire creative solutions, and reconnect with your sacred joy. So if you're feeling more talkative, more impulsive, or like you're being pulled in 10 directions, pause, breathe, come back to your inner truth. That's the compass that never lies. I love when podcasts come through messages, through divine guidance. And this morning when I was out on my walk, I received the message all about this podcast. And when I was tuning in with my guides, the message was very clear. There is a collective shedding of noise so that the true signal can be heard. This is a week of energetic filtration where anything that is not aligned with your next level truth will feel loud, heavy, or suddenly unbearable. Don't resist the discomfort. It's a message, not a punishment. You are being called into greater alignment with your voice, your values, and your vibrational integrity. Choose carefully what you engage in. Speak what matters and allow your nervous system to recalibrate through rest, nature, and through ritual. Remember, silence is a part of communication. Trust the pauses. Trust the pull inward. Your next clarity is coming through the space you create to receive it. When we look at the collective themes that are playing out for the remainder of May, we've got a handful. Can you believe, though, that May we only have a week and a half left? I can't. But these collective themes that are playing out are super important. So let's dive in. Our nervous system integration, especially after May 24th's Mercury-Uranus conjunction. Pay attention to your nervous system. You're integrating. Be gentle with yourself. Reconnecting with joy, not as distraction, but as a divine intelligence, is going to play a key role in the next week and a half. Emotional clarity, especially around relationships, boundaries, and who's allowed access to your energy. This is for you to discern. Healthy boundaries are key. Energetic sovereignty. Stop leaking your light and start reclaiming your power. This is a time to unhook from everything that drains you and to recommit to what restores you. Next up, let's look at the astrological highlights that are here for May 20th through May 31st. May 20th, Gemini season begins, joined by a Sun sextile Saturn. You're being guided to ground your ideas with purpose. Clarity meets structure. It's important to honor what matters most to you. May 22nd, Venus trines Mars and Venus sextiles Neptune. Creative sparks, romantic energy, and a sense of spiritual softness return. Beauty, connection, and vision are open wide. May 24th, we have the Sun trine Pluto and Mercury conjunct Uranus. This is the breakthrough day. Expect intuitive downloads, sudden shifts, and powerful transformation. Let what no longer is true fall away. All right, May 25th, we've got Mercury sextiling Saturn. The insights now take shape. Turn your intuitive knowing into action. Plan, speak, anchor your next steps. May 30th through the 31st is the dark moon in Gemini, a potent time for closing chapters and preparing your energetic field for the new. This is a time to rest and reflect. Allow the void to cleanse and reset your energy. Next up, we're diving into soul messages for each zodiac sign. So get ready, because this is the time to tune into both your sun and your rising sign to see what resonates the deepest. We're starting with Aries. Your fire is sacred, but this week it needs direction. Don't rush, reflect. The answers you're seeking are already within you. They're waiting in the quiet space. Taurus, you've grown more than you realize. It's time to let go of what no longer feels like home. Make space for what feels nourishing. Gemini, your voice is a portal. Speak, sing, write. Move energy through your words, but also listen deeply. Your truth is layered and expanding. Cancer, you are safe to release the past. Let the tides of emotion rise and fall. There's healing in allowing, not controlling. Let it all flow. Leo, let your radiance rest. You don't always need to perform to be loved. Show up as you are, raw, real, and radiant in your authenticity. Virgo, you've been rewriting your inner rulebook. This week asks, what would life feel like if you trusted yourself completely? Ooh, that's a deep one. Libra, balance isn't always peace. Sometimes it's power. Don't be afraid to say no. Your boundaries are sacred architecture. Scorpio, you've shed another skin. Now stand in your truth, even if it's uncomfortable. Transformation is your birthright. Sagittarius, your joy is medicine. Don't overthink it. Follow the spark. Trust the path your curiosity leads you towards. Capricorn, you've climbed the mountain. Now relax. Allow grace in. You don't need to hold it all. Ask for help and receive it. Aquarius, your ideas are ahead of their time. Share them anyways. You're not here to fit in. You're here to light the way. Last but not least, Pisces. Feel it all, but don't get lost in the tide. Create sacred structure for your sensitivity. Your dreams are calling you into action. Through the remaining days and energies left in this beautiful month of May, you're being called back to center. And there's no better moment than the new moon in Gemini on Tuesday, May 27th, to realign with your truth and reset your nervous system. Join me for the next Reiki Moon Magic Distant Healing. This new moon opens a sacred portal for mental clarity, energetic renewal, and a full body breath of fresh air, aligning body, mind, and spirit. Gemini, ruler of the mind, breath, and nervous system, whispers to you, it's time to release the scatter, to realign with your truth, to reconnect with your inner calm. During this distant Reiki healing session, I'll be channeling pure healing energy that helps clear mental fog and anxieties, soothes your nervous system, opens your lungs and shoulders for breath and emotional release, rebalances thoughts, feelings, and spirit. You don't have to carry the weight of it all anymore. Let the Reiki energy healing hold you. Let yourself be supported. You'll leave the session feeling lighter, calmer, deeply attuned to your soul's voice, restored, balanced, and renewed. Say yes to your next beginning. Reserve your space for the Reiki Moon Magic New Moon in Gemini Distant Healing Session now. Let this be the moment you come back home to yourself. Head over to jenniferpilates.com to reserve your space. Spaces are limited for this energetic exchange. Until next time, speak your truth, listen deeply, breathe fully, and remember you are the frequency you've been waiting for. And as always, may you live an empowered life from within. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. Please remember to rate, review, and subscribe to Empowered Within with Jennifer Pilates. Your feedback is important. It helps me to connect with you and gives me insight into who you are and what you're enjoying about the show. For today's show notes and discount codes from today's sponsors, head over to jenniferpilates.com. Until next time, may you live an empowered life from within. What if your wellness practice could feel like a sacred return instead of another thing on your to-do list? Welcome to the Jennifer Pilates Wellness Studio, your on-demand sanctuary for realignment, healing, and empowerment. Inside, you'll find a unique fusion of Pilates-based movement, Reiki-infused meditations, and mindful body practices designed to support the woman over 40, living with more energy, ease, and alignment. This isn't just fitness. This is full body, whole being recalibration. Whether you've been feeling out of sync, burned out, or just craving a space that gets you, this is for you. With flexible monthly and annual memberships, you can begin wherever you are and grow from within. Start today at jenniferpilates.com. You don't need to do it all. You just need a place to come home to yourself. This is that place.